don't know what week or month it is anymore, but welcome to the drag ball.
It's me, Valentine. Back at it again here. Drag ball. Weeks fucking 102. Still here. Thriving.
Hello, we're in the top 8. I definitely envisioned being here like 4 months ago, but nonetheless, we're here.
I'm not disappointed in myself because I know I was at least 4th in the rankings. I just thought I was going I thought I was going to win. Or at least be in the top. So, love Thrash. I think they did amazing. I thought they killed it. But I thought I was going to win that. The other placements, I thought they were fair. The mini challenges, bitch, that was shady as fuck, Spring. I mean, some of my reads were funny. Like, you just kind of cut out all the good reads.
Hi.
So out of any week in general, I think last week was probably the most fair placements. A few people weren't happy with their placements, specifically Nova, and I totally get that. I think she should have been placed above Fish Titties, but you win some, you lose some.
Last week was very eventful. I won the reading challenge, but before the critiques, Spring said that the only reason I wasn't in the bottom 3 was because I won immunity. So that's great. Love that. I'm really appreciative of that. That definitely didn't make me feel bad at all. Etheria has blocked me and only me for some reason. I'm not even the bitch that she fought with. All of my reads were done with love. They came from a place of truth too. I read Mackenzie, Tiana, and Marceline just as hard, if not harder, than every other girl that seems to want to have drama with me in this fucking competition.
So last week was a lot. We had a disqualification, an elimination, and a drop. I definitely feel like my Zodiac look is probably one of my strongest from this competition. And I feel like I should have won, but Thrash did a really good job and I loved their look. So I guess it's okay that I lost them, but I'm not losing the competition to them. I'm not losing the competition to any of y'all. Okay? Okay.
At the end of the day, I thought I was going to come into this competition with the motivation to want to further my drag and want to do better at it. But it just seems like I can't impress the judges with anything I do every week, even if it does look better than some fish titties or some Walmart rhinestone fucking like clouds on a bodysuit. My drag is good. And I don't need anybody to tell me that my drag was worthy of being in the bottom 3 last week, because it was not.
I'm so excited that that week is finally over, because I still don't even know what zodiacs are. But I made it. I'm safe. I'm still here. Unfortunately, I lost 2 of my best friends, Etheria and Girl Quisha. I feel like, I don't know, I was just really close to them, so it's really sad to see them go. But I'm still here. Doesn't fucking matter, I'm still here. I'm still gonna win.
I do have to give it to the House of Aphrodite, though. They're all so consistent. Consistently in the bottom, consistently delusional, and consistently just stirring the pot for no reason. It's almost like they just formed an alliance to leave the competition together. Like, after these next few weeks, there ain't gonna be none of them left.
This week, it is girl groups to an artist named In This Moment. Never heard of her. I'm feeling really confident. Luckily, Trash was the winner last week and picked their teams, and she picked me! And Nova and Marceline, but that's totally fine.
It's been like 3 days of being assigned our group. We had already thought out our concept and gotten it together and started working on it like immediately. So that made me feel really good about my people, you know. And then a few days later, I had heard that one of the girls from one of the other group didn't even know what the challenge was, let alone that she was in a group having to figure out what you're going to do together cohesively. So I'm a little worried about the other group, to be honest. So I guess we'll see what they turn out.
She picked herself, Marceline, Thrash, and Valentine to be in one group, and then it was myself, Tiana, Jensen, and the other girl in one group. So we were already at a disadvantage because we lost one member. They didn't basically dropped, I guess. We'll see what happens. Their group, I didn't know what was going on with their group. My group, we had a good solid plan in the beginning. We knew what we wanted done. I guess it's just, we were all, not all of us, but a lot of shit happened with everyone. And so I guess just like the motivation was a little down. So here we are.
Whenever I saw this challenge, I was really excited to do it, but lately I've just been struggling to find time to do any drag. I think it's still a pretty good look, a pretty good lip sync, but definitely not my best, but fingers crossed I'll still be here next week.
This was a stressful week for me. The challenge was fun. I really liked my group. I hadn't worked with Marceline or Nova before, like, personally, so it was fun to, like, get to know them in an artistic setting and, like, discuss concepts and stuff, because, like, me and Val have talked about that kind of stuff, but, like, I feel like you can only really get to know someone through, like, an artistic project if you're an artistic person. And that sounds so hipster and, you know, and I'm so sorry for saying that. I'm so stoned. Anyways, the actual challenge, I really liked our concept. It was a little bit of like a vampire moment. I decided to do a really not historically accurate period piece because that's too much research. That's too much research for all this. I had a look idea and I went with it. So it's kind of like a fun kind of Western period piece moment without any of the historical accuracy, but all of the fun of sewing a bedsheet into a skirt the day before you shoot. I really liked it though. It was fun.
So Thrash is really the only one in that group who has impressed me at all this season, but I hope they come up with a good concept, and I hope they kill the lip sync. My prayers are with them.
I'm feeling really confident this week. Wait here.
Approximately 10 hours later.
So I made props. This is a paintbrush that I made out of Mirage's dildos. And this is a little canvas I made. Look, there's like tongue on it. That's so cute. I made these. It's so cute. I made this out of a pizza box. I'm so excited for this week. I'm not a bloody, gory queen, but believe it or not, I am. I love scary movies. Because I am not a gory queen, I do not have blood. And currently, Toronto, Ontario in general, is on full lockdown. And I couldn't order fake blood in time.
From here on out, I'm just gonna quit relying on everybody doing bad to get by. It seems as though every time I do something that I think is gonna be stupid as fuck, I end up in the top. So I think I'm just gonna not put any thought into it. I think I'm just gonna take my calculated risks and hope that I'm good at math.
One to the runway, Sydney.
Runaways.
Yes, the dangerous Black Widow is to be approached with caution, as the Black Widow's bite can cause death. The Black Widow is easily recognized by her coal black body and red hourglass marking. She encases her victims with silk and then kills with poison from her fangs. The male spider is not considered to be dangerous. Dangerous.
I hate you for the sacrifices you made for me. I hate you for every time you ever bled for me. I hate you for the way you smile when you look at me. I hate you for never taking control of me. I hate you for always saving me from myself. I hate you for always choosing me and not someone else. I hate you for always pulling me back from the edge. I hate you for every kind word you ever said. You ever took from me. I love the way you dominate and you violate me. I love you for every time you gave up on me. I love you for the way you look when you lie to me. I love you for never believing in what I say. I love you for never once giving me my way. I love you for never delivering me from pain. I love you for always driving me insane. Through my veins, such a dirty, dirty
Welcome back to the Drag Ball Season 4, Episode 8. Let's start critiques off with Nova. So this week, I actually really liked your performance. You just kind of let loose and had fun. You knew the words, which is a big plus in a lip sync challenge. You looked gorgeous. I loved your outfit. You started really getting it down near the end of the video with the moves. Like, sis, you were killing it. So yeah, I don't really have any critiques for you this week. You did a really good job.
I think that your video was good for existing solely in a bathroom with no backdropping or like set dressing taken, like to spice it up. It was just you in a black strappy outfit that I've seen a lot of other people wear, like on your bathroom floor or standing up in your bathroom. You know, it just wasn't, it didn't give, you know, like I wanted to be like in love with you this week.
Nova, you were kind of like just middle of the road for me during the performance. Like, you weren't bad, but you weren't my favorite in the performance, and I love In This Moment so fucking much. It just, you were there, which can not be said about someone else you're competing against. So like, you're higher up for me because I at least saw you and remember that you were there.
Next up is Jensen. So I thought you did a really, really good job this week. You were killing it in your movements, and you knew the words as well. I really liked the little intro that you did where you were as a king. You really killed it this week. It was a really good performance. And your look this week was really cute. Don't know how I feel about the bangs.
I thought that though your outfits and your hair were just a little bit cheap looking for you, normally it's not a problem, but this week I noticed it just a little bit more. Aside from that, you really sold the song. You captured the energy that I was looking for from an In This Moment song, Hello. You got it, and I was really happy to see that someone got that energy. But yeah, I was proud of you this week, and you're definitely in the top for me.
Jensen, I did not like your performance in the beginning. I thought it got better after you did not do the king stuff. I also really love your look for the actual performance when you were Jensen. Really don't have any complaints about your runway. It's just the boy portion of the performance was not great.
Okay, so next up is Marceline. I thought you did a pretty good job this week. You knew the words for what I could see. Your video was kind of blurry though, so next week make sure that you send it to me in the highest possible quality that you can. The look this week was one of my favorites. I thought you looked stunning. Love the titties. Love the hair. I feel like I've seen a lot of the same moves from you. It was just kind of like, you know, whatever. But if I could move like that, then I'd probably use it to my advantage. So you did a good job this week. It was just a little bit like blurry.
So, Marceline, I actually really like the look that you did in the performance. I kept forgetting you were there. Spring had asked me my placements, and I almost forgot to put you because I forgot you were there. Like I said, though, I do really, really love the look. Like, it's great. It's really good.
Next up is Tiana Turbulence. You personally had my favorite look of the week. I thought you looked stunning. I really love a dark look on you. I feel like it suits you really well. And you did a really, really good job in this challenge. You knew the words. You were giving us facials. You were giving us movements. I just thought you did an amazing, amazing job this week.
Hi Tiana, so this week I thought you did really well. I liked your video. It was comedic, but I could still take it seriously for a rock challenge. It had all the elements and like all the energy, and I really enjoyed it. I thought your outfit was great. I thought it was on theme. Your lip syncing could be a little tighter, just a little bit, but other than that I really liked it.
Tiana, so you and Thrash had my favorite performances. You two were like literally my favorite the entire time. I could not keep my eyes off of either of you in your respective groups. Love your outfit so much. Like, none of you really have bad outfits. It's just about the performance. And when you're doing someone like In This Moment, you need to feel that rock spirit, that grungy, dirty. It was great. I loved you so much.
Next up is Thrash. I think you did a really, really good job this week. I loved your filming location. You were serving facial expressions. You were definitely giving during the whole performance. Your energy never died. When you were looking towards the mirror, I kind of couldn't make out what you were saying that much. I feel like it could have had that a little bit shorter in the video. But other than that, you did a really, really great job.
I'm conflicted this week with you. I think that you look amazing. I think that the background and the lighting is really cool. However, I couldn't help but think I wanted to see movement. I want to see more than just your upper half. You know what I mean? I just wanted you to do more, but I thought everything else was there. Had it not been for you being a little non-mobile in your video.
Next up is Mackenzie. So whenever I watched through your footage, I noticed that you didn't really know the words that well, and you kind of you knew that you didn't know the words that well. We kind of talked about it, and I know that you were in your head this challenge, and I can see why. Your look wasn't really my favorite. I feel like Tiana and Jensen overshadowed you as far as the performance goes, but you did have some really good moments in there. You had some really good facial expressions. There was definitely some moments where you were giving, but you could just tell that you were in your head this week, and I feel like that definitely hindered you.
This week, I'll be honest, I was a little disappointed in your submissions, both in the runway and video aspect. I thought that your runway gave very Derek Barry with just the plain black undergarment with sheer fabric draped on top of it. It didn't sit well with me, and then your video was just every other lip sync we've seen on every other Instagram competition ever, compiled into one set to an In This Moment song. It just didn't sit well with me. I wasn't the biggest fan, I'm sorry.
Mackenzie, you were by far not the worst in this. You're in my personal top 3 for this week, just because I really enjoyed watching you. I loved your runway. Honestly, all you girls had really good runways, and it literally just comes down to me having to judge the performance because I'm a huge In This Moment fan, and I've performed several of their songs multiple times, so...
Last but not least, we have Valentine. I thought you did good in your performance. You had some really good shots in there. There were some moments where you didn't really know the words, and to be honest, your outfit didn't mesh well with the rest of your group's outfits. It actually wasn't really my favorite outfit of the week at all. I love the props that you had. You definitely could tell that you put a lot of effort into this, and so, you do get credit for putting in effort. It just wasn't my favorite of the week.
Valentine. That was a mess. I'm sorry. That sounds harsh, but it's the nicest way I can put it. I didn't dig it. I was confused about the outfit. I think the only thing that gave me clarity was the song title being Blood. It just looked like red polka dots on a pretty dress. It didn't give rock. It didn't give me any of that energy that I was looking for this week.
Valentine, you're another one that I kind of forgot was performing. Your runway was cute. I don't remember you from the performance at all. I don't know if that says that I was too busy watching other people because they were outshining you, or if you didn't push hard enough. But yeah, I don't remember you in the performance.
Okay, I've made some decisions. Thrash, you are safe. Jensen, you are safe. No Vagina, you are safe. Which means Tiana, you are the winner of this week's challenge. Congratulations. Marceline, Mackenzie, and Valentine. The 3 of you didn't really serve my favorite performances or looks this week, but I will save one of you, and that person is Marceline.
Tragedy you will never see.
Valentine did not submit a lip sync, so Mackenzie, you are safe and moving on to the top 6. Val, I'm so sorry to see you go. This is definitely the saddest elimination for me this season. I'm not really ready to see you go, but unfortunately, whenever you do not submit a lip sync, I can't really do anything about that. But hopefully we will be able to see some more of you in the future. Love you, Diva.